See, how about this? You notice you never see any strip clubs that are member FDIC? What the fuck, huh? Daddy needs to get cash fast! You guys are great. Okay, coming up next, literally one of my favorite comics in the world. You guys are going to go goddamn nuts with him. Everybody go crazy for Nasser Khan!
Hastie, everybody, give it up for him! How we doing? Good to be here. Nice to be out of the house. I'm unemployed right now, so I've been watching a lot of Star Trek. But I've seen like a lot. Like I could fly the spaceship without a license. It doesn't matter. But I've seen so much that my questions, like, they aren't scientific anymore. You know, like, oh, I wonder how beaming works. It's not like that. It's more like, I wonder what Worf's dick looks like. And followed by, I really need to find a job. Second one right there. Plus, if you Google Worf's dick, it just says, do you mean monster.com? Speaking of monsters, I don't believe in magic anymore. Yeah, sign of adulthood. It's crazy, right? Especially when you look like you're halfway through a curse. It's like, one of those things. People are like, what did you start out as? And I'm like, I'm afraid to find out. It's simple. I look like a goddamn bird with an Adam's apple. It's scary feeling. It's like a seagull that ate a bottle cap. You know? It's like a PSA for recycling. You know? People see me and they're like, I need to save the world. It's one of those things. Really, the way I look like this because my parents are cousins. How's your life going? Good. Just checking it out. It's embarrassing, especially when I was a kid, because people would be like, tell us how your parents met. And I'd be like, no! Or in school, they'd be like, class, we're going to draw our family tree today. Nasser, why does yours have the branches going right back inside the tree? What kind of Tim Burton shit is this? I hated it, but then I went overseas and I met my hot cousin, and suddenly it made so much sense. I was like, I love you, will you marry me? And she was like, I can't, I'm engaged to our other cousin. So trials and tribulations, man. I love my name, Nasser. It's pretty cool. It gets mispronounced a lot by racists. Those things. The weirdest mispronunciation I ever got was NASCAR, which is pretty crazy for a racist person to call me that, especially because why would they call me the name of their favorite thing? It's counterintuitive. Also used to get called exotic a lot by some of your grandparents, I think. I don't want to put a face to a name or anything like that, but exotic is a weird name because it's very hurtful, first of all, but it's also kind of classy at the same time, right? Like, exotic is like if somebody took the phrase, you ain't from around here, are you? And put a tuxedo around it. It's also worse because you know, like, people still say it, but I found a way around it. I just trap people now. I just eat exotic fruits all the time, so that the next time an old lady comes up to me and is like, "Oh, you look so exotic," I'm like, "Are you talking to me or my mango?" I just take a big bite. Big bites. Despite everything that I just told you, I'm in a very happy relationship. Yeah, thank you so much. Great girlfriend. I get to experience my favorite part of the relationship. Everybody say it with me. Erogenous zones. You guys kind of left me hanging there a little bit. That hurts. Yeah, here's what I like. Here's my turn-ons. Getting my head and my neck touched. That's what I like. My turn-off, getting banned from Supercuts. Can't go back. They're going out of business. They don't want my money. It's bad. It's horrible. We're in a good place right now, but we're looking for an apartment. It's kind of a living nightmare. We're in a studio, so we're just kind of like going stir crazy. Here's a fun statistic about living in a studio. Did you know that you can rearrange an apartment 3 times before you just have to burn it down to the ground? So like if you slept here, here, and here, your local bodega sells gasoline. So, you know. Every apartment is like it's like a waking nightmare though. Every apartment is the same thing. It's like we have a windowless basement that's $3,000 and your roommate is a real live bobcat. You know what I mean? It's like your bed is his toilet and where's the money? Like it's one of those things. That's the one situation where you're like, I really need to buy groceries or else my roommate will eat my fucking face. It's one of those things. The city is kind of crazy. I don't really like it that much. I'm just kidding. I love it a lot. But my biggest problem with it is that I feel like it's very sexist, this city. Like, it's very misogynistic. It's very sexist. It starts on the local level, right? Like, at the lowest of levels. Like, especially with the MTA. Like, don't you feel like the MTA is the most sexist thing in the world? Especially the subway map. Like, is it just me, or does the subway map look like a dick about to hit an old woman's face? Some people didn't laugh, so I brought a little show and tell for you guys to show you this. You know, I'm here to teach people, is what I'm here for. This is going to change the way that you look at everything forever. This is what we moved here for, you know?
Whoops.
If you told me the Bronx was the testicles of the city, I would have never believed you at all. It's fucking crazy. By the way, what's up with this? Why does it just kind of dip right there a little bit? I say it's like the combined force of all the cocaine in the financial district, just numb. And you know, we're really cool right now because we live in Brooklyn or whatever, but really we're just taking it in the face on a daily basis. You know what I mean? It's like one of those things. It's horrible. But is it really as horrible as living in Staten Island, the cum shot of the city? You know what I mean? It's one of those things. It's one of those things. Man. My goal is that, babies are made from this. No, that's not what I want. I just want to make the morning commute a little uncomfortable for everyone. That's what I'm looking for. Where do you go from there? That's my question.